parents positively impact their children by being there, by being part of their lives, by knowing what's going on at school, what's going on with the people that they're spending time with, by being engaged. And it's incumbent upon us to make sure that parents have every opportunity to continue to have that engagement with their children as they're working to reunify. Reunification is what every child desires, it's what every parent desires, and it's the overarching responsibility of any system that has separated a child from a parent to first and foremost try to bring the family back together and strengthen and support that family.
The advice I have for families is stay the course, use your voice, and you know your family better than anyone else. So lean into that during your process. Parent partners are the most underutilized role on teams. They're also the most powerful role, and they're the only role in the room who could be any other role if they had the education to do it.
My advice for parents currently receiving services is to remain open-minded and be willing to try different and new things. Definition of sanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Children are the only thing in the whole world that don't come with an instruction manual. It's about trying different things till we find what works. What works with one child might not work with the other. So my best advice would be to remain open-minded and be very willing to try new things.
My advice for parents who are currently receiving services is to have hope and to remember why we fight and why we do what we do every day, and that is for our children. I would give the advice to also try to find, if there's any available, a parent partner, someone who can walk alongside you, who has felt what you felt for the most part, who has walked in the shoes, maybe not exactly the same way, but who can bring true empathy in your life, and to be able to have someone there to guide you, to explain to you, to be able to provide for you, what ideally is needed to navigate the child welfare system, and who can give you information and explanation about court, not legal advice, but enough for you to be able to go on and understand as you're going forward. The more support that you can get, especially by someone who has lived experience, the more you're going to be able to get out of your situation quicker. And of course, to be able to understand, that being able to gain that experience and being able to gain that wisdom to help you for now, but also in the future, to ideally be able to keep from having the agency or the child welfare come back into your life ever again. My advice for parents currently receiving services is don't give up. And if you can, find a parent partner to help you and to guide you. So in my case, I did not have a parent partner. I wish I did. It would have been a lot easier for me. I would have been able to understand a lot more, and I would have probably stopped fighting something that I could not win. Better understanding in how this system that I never knew about, that I never understood, how it functions, and understanding that it's not the same as other systems, nor is the court. And so I know that parent partners are valuable, and something that I wish I would have had, and something that I now get to give to others. And that is one of the biggest things for me, is that I am able to give others what I did not have. Yes, I got through and I learned, and I successfully reunified, and I successfully got my case closed out, but it wasn't easy, especially driving, through an agency in the dark that I knew nothing about. And now that I'm able to do that as a parent partner, I'm able to help families that come along behind me, mothers, fathers, couples, whoever it is, to help them navigate the child welfare system, to be able to understand what is required and what everything is, and to bring that light in the darkest moments of their lives, in the most traumatic, scariest times of their lives. And so for me, I know parent partners are vital. I know they are important, because I get to be one, and I get to give that hope to those who are in this hopeless situation, who do not understand. And so for myself, though I did not have a parent partner, I began doing this right after this happened with us. by giving help to those who were in the same situation, that same moment, and not knowing that in the future, I would be a part of being able to develop a parent partner program with Child Welfare in Riverside County.
Well, I think for social workers to team with parent partners only enhances the success of their work and their ability to communicate with the parent, because as I said, the parent partner is such a bridge between the parents and the department or the service providers. And so if the social worker can create a good working relationship between themselves and the parent partner, that really enhances the services to the parents and the ultimate success of the case. And nothing feels better to a social worker than to have a successful outcome, which means children being home safely with their parents.
For more information on learning and networking opportunities, please visit our website or send us an email, resourcecenter@ucdavis.edu.